Hey, what's up guys? Jesus here. Thank you for joining me for another vlog video. This video is going to be a Q&A video, and the question comes from my good buddy Octotix13. I'll leave a link for his channel and whatnot down in the description there for you. Once again, not putting it in my junk or anything like that. Don't get that idea. What's wrong with you? But his question is, if I could make a game, what kind of game would I make, and what would I call it? And I'd never really thought about designing a game before, I guess, or anything like that. You know, I'm always just content with what people put out for the most part. I mean, like sports games and war games and racing games aside, I enjoy video games for the most part for what they are, and I've never really felt the need to try and imagine, you know, what the game that I would make or something like that, except for one thing, and it is just so ridiculous that it will never be a thing, but I'll share it with you guys if you want. It was an idea I had back when San Andreas came out, about how awesome it would be to be able to have a game like GTA, you know, where there's like a fucking underlying storyline and you have missions and you have to go to different areas to do the missions and stuff, and it's set in a town or a city. But I thought, how cool would it be, like, again, it's like a shooter game, so I really don't recall exactly, I don't remember the name of it, but it's that game that the map is Chicago. I forget the name. It's like Sleeping Dogs, I think. I want to say that's what it is, but I really am not sure. But yeah, something like that. But imagine the manpower or the hours of work it would take for how many people it would take to undertake that kind of a challenge. To design and fucking map out and program and then fucking, like, program specific objects to react in certain ways, to, like, if you hit it with a car, like the light post, and every single light post in every single town, in every single town and city, everywhere. I was gonna say in the US, but the US isn't the only place games come out, so yeah, if you live in Paris, or a subsiding city in Paris, I really don't know any cities. I probably do, I'd have to think though, but I don't want to think right now, I want to talk. But yeah, imagine how much of an effort that would take to make a game like that, where, you know, the same underlying story, like, it's the same theme and everything, it's just they program the missions at different points. You can recognize everything, like, you know the area, it's your town, is what I'm saying. It'd be like a game where, you know, where you live, you can fucking specifically play a version that's basically set in your town, and you know where you're going, so you don't have to try and get used to the map, and it'd be like a fucking sandbox style game, where, like, you may be able to go to the outskirts of the town, into the outline, the, like, outskirts of town, towards the next town, but that's where the fucking, there'd be road construction or some shit like that, I don't know. But yeah, imagine how cool that would be to be able to fucking, like, you know, say the fucking drug dealer's mansion that you're supposed to go and shoot everybody up at and then take over is actually the place where your local Walmart is, or whatever. It's still, you know, it's still the same map, but, like, you know, structurally buildings are different. So you'd be like, oh, yeah, that's where that's where the McDonald's is. I know exactly how to get there. And then you can just fucking get there, no problem. And plus, imagine how fun it would be fucking driving around in a fucking sports car in your hometown, shooting at people. Just, like, drive past your fucking old high school, like, fuck you guys! Even though it may be, like, some other kind of building entirely, but still be like, that's where the high school was, so I'm gonna shoot all these motherfuckers. As for a title, I don't know, fucking GTA Hometown, or, I don't know, I didn't put a lot of thought into the title at all, really. Okay, I gave it a little bit of thought. And I came up with a few decent ones, I guess, and a few sucky ones. So, I don't know, like, fucking something like Down Home, or like get Rockstar to back it and be like GTA fucking Hometown Edition or some shit like that. I don't know, or like do something like My City, but that sounds like it might already be a game. I really don't know though. Maybe, who knows? You probably do, but I don't. So yeah, My City, or the one I really like. I came up with one really good one that I really like, and it's fucking Home Field Advantage. That's probably what I would call it, is Home Field Advantage. But the more fitting, the best title that I came up with, the most fitting title for this game that I would create, I would call it Never Gonna Fucking Happen. Because, as I said, think about it. Realistically, how much effort would it take, and how many people would have to fucking put forth the time to do all of this shit? I mean, look at how a modern open-ended RPG takes, and how much manpower is required for it and shit. And then think of that, but it's like everywhere in the world. It's basically the world in a game. And it's like, all these fucking interactive games nowadays too, in a way, because it's like, you start off with your hometown, but then you'd probably be able to like download other towns and shit too. Say you want to fuck shit up in New York. So you fucking hop onto the network, or Xbox Live, or whatever, or the Nintendo network. I doubt Nintendo would go for a game like that. But, yeah, you hop on the network, download the fucking New York City map. There you go. Download LA, download fucking Berlin, somewhere overseas. Fucking, I don't know. I was gonna pull some random ass country's city out of nowhere, but I got nothing. But you get the gist of what I'm saying. Anywhere. You could play anywhere, and it would be, like, all the grids would be the same, you know. You just have to remember directions and shit. And I know landmarks are kind of important, so, like, natural landmarks, I would assume, would stay the same. Sorry. But, like, buildings and shit would probably change to suit the storyline of the game, since it has to be a running storyline, which is another part that makes it fucking impossible. But I hope that answers your question, dude. Did my best. If you have a question for me yourself, leave it down in the comments section there, and if it's a good one that I like and I'm able to answer, that doesn't baffle me or something, if it doesn't involve math, as long as I'm actually really good with math, so I can't say that. But yeah, if I like the question, I'll answer it in the next Q&A video. So tune in for that. Till then, don't forget to like, favorite if you enjoyed. Let me know what you thought down in the comments section. Leave your questions and whatever else down there as well. Feel free to subscribe if you're new or if you haven't already. And as always, thanks for watching.